Hello there. I'm back to share another card with you from this Happiness Surrounds stamp set that's part of the Snowflake Showcase that's currently available until the end of November. As I said in my last video, I've been showing a lot of projects with the Snow is Glistening stamp set, but I really want to give this Happiness Surrounds some more love. I tend to really sway toward the Christmas and the delicate and the snowflakes and all that kind of stuff. But this set is really awesome, and between the two, honestly, it gets you through the whole year. So what this one can't do for you, this one does. So it's really a great set, and it also comes with this set of, well, it doesn't come with it. Showcase has it in it, and you can order it if you choose. The Snowfall Thinlits dies, and these are great because they will cut out portions of each of the sets. So I'm going to show you today, we're going to work with this flower and its die. So I am going to get started on this little card. So this is, let me show you the stamp set. This is the stamp set. Hopefully you're not getting too much of a glare on that. But it's got a lot of great sentiments in it. Congratulations, here's to new beginnings, sending positive thoughts, it's your day, surround yourself with happiness, and hello friend. And today we're going to be using the Hello Friend, just as a little fun little greeting card. So I'm in this simple stamping kind of mode. So I just think it's really fun to do something a little bit more simple sometimes, because we tend to get a little overwhelmed maybe with everything to add onto the card. So there's different ways to do it simply and then step it up, or just to leave it simple. So I'm gonna start with, this is a piece of our Whisper White thick cardstock, and this was an 8.5 by 11, and I've cut it vertically, at 4 1/4. So and then scored it at 5.5. It's really important with this thick cardstock to go ahead and score it. Gives you a lot better crease without cracking your paper or just making it kind of a mushy crease. So I'm gonna start with this. I keep moving it out of my way and I still need it. And then we're gonna work with the Gorgeous Grape ink. I love this new ink that they added. True Purple is so nice. I mean, I say new, that was June, but it still seems and feels new to me. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna stamp it just in the middle at the very top. Hopefully I got that in the middle. And it's just a really rich, really pretty color. I'm then going to take, I better close this up before I end up with it all over me, because I tend to. I'm a bit of a messy stamper. Then I'm going to take a piece, I'm going to set this aside for just a second, a piece of just a scrap piece of our Whisper White cardstock. And this is the Granny Apple Green. And I think these are kind of fun colors to put together. I know we did a lot of it with the Halloween stuff, but I think it's fun all the time. I really like bright colors and lots of color, so they work well for me. So this is just one of the flowers from the Happiness Surrounds stamp set. Oops, I still need this. Then we're gonna take a piece of our Granny Apple Green, I think it's 2.5 by 4. And I'm gonna grab the sentiment that just says, hello friend, and gonna stamp that in the bottom right-hand corner of this, okay? And then we are done stamping. So I'm gonna put this away because, as I said, it tends to get all over me. So we're gonna set these two things aside for just a minute. I'm gonna grab the Big Shot here, and once again, my plates are on order, so I have nasty looking plates here. So ignore that, please. I'm gonna take this little flower that we just stamped, and then a scrap piece of our Gorgeous Grape. Grab the Thinlits here. So this is the Thinlits that are part of the showcase, and you get so many pieces. Look at all these. I've been doing so much with the snowflakes. I just adore those. Today we are going to do these two flowers. So let's grab this, and I'll put that over there for now. I have my magnetic plate on, so it's really easy, if I put this die correctly on here, to have it stay in place around that flower. And then this one is just a really delicate, pretty thinlet that we're going to use. So we will go ahead and cut these out. Hopefully, once again, hopefully I'm not moving it too much. I'm going to go back through this just because that purple one is pretty delicate. So sometimes it needs that second cut, and I'm actually even going to look at it. I know this one's fine. Yep, that popped right out. So I'll put that with its friends over there. And then this one, let's see. Oh yeah, it did pretty good. You can flip it over and look at the back. And sometimes you can't, if it's not punched all the way through, I will set it upside down and run it back through. And it just cuts it just a little bit differently. So, but this looks just great. So I'm gonna move this out of the way. Oops. And then with the intricate stuff, I have found, especially with this set, I've really used this a lot. This is our die brush, and it comes with this foam pad, and I just keep it in an empty stamp case and just roll. See, the piece already fallen out. It'll push, oops, it got stuck. It'll push your die out, or your paper out of the die. You can see, sometimes it takes a little, with these really more intricate ones, you have to coerce it a little bit sometimes, but it'll pop out. And if it doesn't want to come out, like just fall out, get your paper piercer or take your pick tool. So it looks like all the little bits are out that are extras, except for this one right here hanging on. And then if you just poke the holes, it releases it from the die, and you can lift it right out. See, that easy. And then it gives you this just pretty little delicate flower. So let me move this out of the way, and we will put this card together, and then it's that easy. So I also have a piece of basic black cardstock that's 4 by 3/4. We're going to add this to here too. So let's go ahead and adhere our Granny Apple Green. It's going to go at the bottom with a little bit of a border. You see that I didn't get my crease perfect, but that's okay, it'll be all right. And then I'm going to take this basic black, oops, and I'm going to set it just on that top part of that Granny Apple Green, just for a little border there too. Then let me grab, I'm going to use a glue dot on this little guy. Just put it right in the middle there. And I will stick him on to the center of this. Just let it border each other here. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab a glue dot and pop this little guy up. And put it right in the middle of this medallion kind of flower. I'm also gonna grab my pearls. Oh, that little pearl I was trying to get earlier just decided to fall right off. Let's see if I can stick back on. Maybe not. Maybe he's done. Okay, well, I'll try this again. Then I'm going to take one of the biggest pearls, and stick it right in the middle there. I'm also going to take a piece of so this, like the pearl and then this ribbon are upgrades. You could leave it just very plain if you didn't want to add the extra stuff to it, and it would still be a great card. But I'm going to add this little bow because I think it's really cute. This is our polka dot tulle. And assuming I can tie a bow easily here for you. I tend to do pretty good, but you know, then you get on camera and you just never know what can happen. It's all how it works. And then this one is a little bit harder to kind of fuss with just because the tool grabs, but just mess around with it a bit. Tell it what you need it to do. I just don't want my bow to be too big. There we go, that's not too bad. Okay, and then, actually that's a little big. I want a little smaller. Little bit. Little bit. Okay, that's pretty good. Then I'm going to take a glue dot and stick it on the back of that and stick it right here on top of this black. So just a little bit of a pop. And I'm going to just trim it up a little bit. There we go. So that is just a really simple little card that you can make, like I said, in not very much time. So these simple cards are really, really nice sometimes. Sometimes it's fun to like put a lot more into it, but sometimes you just need a simple little card. So here's another one I made just with a different sentiment on there. So same card, different sentiment, switch up the colors for a different look. Once again, these are easy to mass produce because you're not getting real intricate with anything. That's just kind of, you know, is easy to pop out. So this, once again, is part of the Happiness Surround stamp set that is only going to be available through the month of November. So you need to act on this quickly. You can order it on my shopping page, kimenquist.stampinup.net. If you use the host code on my blog, I will put that on the bottom of this video as well. If you order one of these stamp sets and use the host code, then I have a special going on right now that if you order one of the sets, I will send you as a gift from me the materials to make 2 cards. So that's a nice little perk. You already have the materials cut, ready to go, and to throw a card together. So I think it's a great thing for you. So I'd love to have you do that so I can send you some materials. So I hope you enjoyed the cards today. And I hope you have a great day. I know we're in Thanksgiving week, so hopefully, depending upon when you see this, you either have or had a fabulous Thanksgiving. And I will be checking back in with you soon. Have a great day.